That's for the easy layup. That's what you want. Go inside against this Heat team.
Nash fighting through the screen from Jermaine O'Neal. Good look from 10 feet. Rolls around and falls for Jermaine O'Neal. Suns 3-0, Heat 3-0. Victories for Miami over New York, Indiana, and the Chicago Bulls. Uncontested on the baseline, Quentin Richardson. But credits the Miami Heat training staff for all the work that they did. With Q inside, Jermaine O'Neal. There's Miami trying to pound it inside. It's 4 of 8, 5 of 10 for Miami. Amare pops out, top of the key, 10 on the shot clock. Trying to spin along the baseline over Jermaine O'Neal. Jump hook by Stoudemire.
Impressive jump hook. That's the way. Good look at the basket, but just not able to get him to fall.
Oh, beautiful touch pass to Jermaine O'Neal from Quentin Richardson.
He did that with one hand, Tom. He didn't even put a second hand on the ball he got. Well, I'll tell you what, I like pretty basketball whenever I see it. Did a little high-low action this time. Amare Stoudemire's going to come over and half. And look at that, just one-handed. Jermaine O'Neal sends it down.
8th year, went to college here in Miami at Florida International, where his teammate was Roger Bell. Stoudemire rises up right in the face of Joel Anthony, and one for Amare Stoudemire. There,
Amare Stoudemire has lost his explosion, and I think that question has been answered right there. And Joel Anthony, big rugged shot blocker, and Amare Stoudemire went over him like he was Spud Webb. But a lot of his points in the fourth quarter. And that's what you want to see from Amare Stoudemire. You guys now get one thing, the home team can always pay more for the player. You know,
it was a D3 violation against Miami. Amare sank the free toss. One-on-one move against Haslam. Finds Lou Amundsen, met at the top, but still somehow puts it down. And Lou wanted a foul as well. A lot of contact. 4 minutes into this quarter. Arroyo hung up. Drops it off to Jermaine O'Neal. Past a leaping Channing Frye. And he looks much healthier than we've seen Jermaine O'Neal in the last few years. Next up for the Suns in Orlando tomorrow against Dwight Howard and the Magic. Loose ball, Amare, good defense. Out this second quarter strong. They need some momentum right now. Critical juncture. Stoudemire hung up in the air, soft touch by Amare.
And Alvin Gentry wanted a three-point play on that one. A lot of
Comers. Just so impressive defensively. The second-year player out of Kansas, taken early in the second round. Amundsen gives it up to Amare Stoudemire. Good look, good shot. And back come the Suns. Just
nice job by Lou Amundsen, not trying to force the action.
They were down 13. They've scored the last 7. Stoudemire sends it away from behind. He blindsided Jermaine O'Neal with the swat. Just one more three-pointer to tie Dan Marley for the Suns' all-time mark in three-point hits. O'Neal, jab step on Frye. Held his ground, but then you see the pretty touch.
Right back over and tries to jam one on Beasley, and I like the aggressive. He's not going to want to get a fourth one early in this third quarter.
So the Suns off to a perfect start. 3 and in the first 3 here this season. Well, batted away from behind. I believe that was Jason Richardson forcing the turnover. Nash down the lane. Stoudemire rising up and one. Another powerful move to the bucket for Amare Stoudemire.
What you try to do is always get the basketball to the offensive end as deep as you possibly can. You can just see right there the swarming hands, and Steve Nash does not let up off the gas until somebody gets in front of him and just lays the ball back to his big man. That missed free throw, the Suns got the ball back.
Grant Hill came up with the offensive rebound off the Amare miss. Nash for 3, got it! Down it goes for Steve Nash, and a quick timeout called by Eric Spoelstra.
He's a little bit upset with himself on that one, letting Dwyane Wade get by him to the basket.
Oh, and then through the midst of Amare Stoudemire, turnover Phoenix. Wade the other way on the attack. Back-to-back buckets for Dwyane Wade coming out of the timeout.
Or to help his team.
There's that vertical lift by Beasley, who jerked away the rebound. Back comes Wade, who finds Jermaine O'Neal. Pretty pass from Wade. 18 Miami Heat points. Chalmers to Jermaine O'Neal. Contact, no whistle.
Suns players, the only one that kept playing was Jason Richardson, who got the follow basket.
Jermaine O'Neal for the crush. Set up beautifully by Chalmers.
Nothing flashy, just nuts and bolts.
Back inside. The shot is swatted away by Stoudemire. He sent away James Jones. Spectacular block. Nowhere came Stat.
Well, they always say the guy inbound in the basketball is the most dangerous player in those situations.
And Amare throwdown.
Well, you said large. I'll say extra large on this one. Jason Richardson, Coach Alvin Gentry calls it former defensive player of the year in the Big Ten, pokes it away, and then Steve Nash just keeps attacking the basketball down towards the other end, putting the pressure on the defense, flattens it, and then Amare Stoudemire runs down and flattens
for Phoenix. 17 of those coming in the third quarter. Sidestep, Stoudemire. Beautiful feed to Jason Richardson. Down it goes. Credit Amare Stoudemire with the vision.
Knocked that one down. That was a beautiful thing. And then Amare Stoudemire, unselfish, kicks it out to the corner, knocks one down as well. They got burned by the biggest result, the 3-ball by Quentin Richardson.
He's lost 25 pounds in the offseason. Stoudemire from another dandy dish, courtesy of Steve Nash. At the clock, a frustrated Dwyane Wade. Down go the Heat. A great start to the road trip for the Phoenix Suns.